Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Can y'all see and hear everything? I'm a little discombobulated. Just give me a second to catch up. Somebody let me know if y'all can see and hear everything clearly. Please let me know. And we'll go right into it. What's up, everybody? Corey, Nick, I see you. Hey, Don, what up? Miss Marlene, Shavonne, thank you so much. Let me do something to this. Miss Unika Danielle is watching me today. Woo, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Thank you, Siobhan. Alima Red Jacket, what's up? Pastor John P. Key in the New Life Community Choir. He will welcome me. All right, this is the throwback segment. You already know what I do on Thursdays. Shout out to all of my people that are watching. I got some people on here. I am honored because, there's so many important people in the world. But this one person, I can't believe she actually took time out of her busy schedule because she's just so busy doing whatever she's doing. I mean, I'm honored and elated that Miss Unika Danielle took the time out of her very busy schedule just to hang out with me and watch my show. I am honored, ma'am. Thank you so much for being with me today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. My manager is watching. Christopher Wynn is on the line. And Alima Red Jacket from the Love Zion Baptist Church and her daughter Dominique, they are watching. And yes, Shavonne Shipman. She is the throwback queen. She is one of my main supporters. She watches me every week. Corey Nick is watching as well. I also want to give a shout out to Miss Marlene Brown is also watching. All right. So now that I got that out the way, I gave everybody their accolades and their shout outs, greens and salutations to Lottie Dottie and everybody. So let's go ahead and jump into some more music. Y'all know how I like to groove with the choirs. Taking it back, Rodney Bryant, CCM Choir. He's a keeper. Yes, he is.
is Kamir Thomas Carter, and
You're listening,
you're listening to Zach Williams,
my papa,
my papa,
on WIMG,
on WIMG,
Music for the Soul.
Music for the Soul.
Ah, that's my boy right there. Come here, Carter. That's my grandson. All right, y'all. We got more throwbacks now. You can't talk about throwbacks or play throwbacks without mentioning this person and his entire family. All of them.
I'm going away. I'm going away to a place I'll live eternally. A special place prepared just for me. I'm going away. I'm going I'm going away. I'm going away. Yes, I am.
Listen, that's one of those songs you can't help but to move from side to side. That song right there, ooh, I kind of think my choir, we may have to cover that once. That's one of the songs we haven't done, but that's a classic. That's one of those songs you start singing it when you get to that. When you get to that end of that song, I'm gone away. Everybody's clapping and moving. Everybody's clapping and moving and shaking their head. They got their eyes closed and singing because that's just one of those songs. My friend Shavonne Shipman said takes her back to her with her dad, Dr. Shipman. I didn't know that he sang. I want to hear him sing this now. Now, I'm gonna be talking to him later. So I'm at to bring this up. I didn't know that he does that. I know that the sisters. Now listen, them Shipman sisters. Woo! If I had them in my alto section, I'm trying to let you know that everything will be all right. How many things? Everything would be all right if they was in my alto section. I know it would, but let me leave that alone. Leave that alone. I gotta do this song for my sister Jennifer Branch. I listened to this song earlier. You know how, like I always tell you, throwbacks. I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. Keisha, I see you. Jennifer, are you still watching me on Instagram or did you migrate to Facebook? If y'all watching on Instagram, you need to go to Facebook so you can see all the lights and all the other stuff that I got going on. But this song here that I'm getting ready to play, it took me back. It took me way back to my beginning, my upbringing at the Macedonia Free Will Baptist Church here in Philadelphia. And her dad, Deacon Branch, was the chairman of the deacon board, and he was the deacon. I mean, he was like the main deacon in Macedonia. We had a bunch of deacons, but Deacon Branch was the deacon. Like when you joined the church, you had to select who was your deacon, and everybody would always select Deacon Branch. And we would do devotion service on Sunday mornings, and especially I used to really like the devotion service on Sunday afternoon because they used to really get loose. But this one song that he used to sing all the time, and I would always peg this is Deacon Abraham Branch's song. And when I heard this song earlier, now this may be a little too old for some of you people, for some people, but some of my older saints like me that's in the 50s, you're in the 50s, you know what this is all about, all right? And this is like, now it's a little different from the way that we used to sing it, but it has the same effect because when you hear the song, you automatically start clapping, old school church. And this version was done by Bishop Ronald Brown. Now, I heard it in the last hour. That's the first time I've ever heard this version of the song. This is the first time I heard this version of the song. But check this out. This is Bishop Ronald Brown, and I'm dedicating the song to my sister, Jennifer Branch. What up, nephew? Not today. I'm playing. This is throwbacks. We play all throwbacks on Thursday, nephew. Come on, Jenner. You know how I do, Jen. Hey, Chris, I got you, though. I got you. When I do my new music, I got you. I'm going to highlight it with Dr. Ricky. John Howard, what up, bro? Hey, Tawada, how are you? I may have went back too far for some of y'all. Some of y'all may not know nothing about this. Some of y'all may not know nothing about this kind of stuff. Stay tuned. I have a very special song that I have to play next, and a very special dedication. Oh, she is? Okay, I got her right after this. Now that's just a little bit faster than the way we used to do it at the Macedonia Free Will Baptist Church. And you know how you had those songs that only one person could lead that song, only one person could sing that song. So when anybody else would sing that song, it would just never go over right. It just wouldn't. It would never go over right. That was a Deacon Branch song because now, like he didn't have Deacon. His rhythm wasn't on point. His rhythm wasn't on point, but he just had one of those voices that you just love to hear, and I just love to hear him sing that song. And I would just, when he would fall off beat, I would just give him a minute, and then I would just go ahead and just let him do his thing. All right, and his granddaughter, my niece Jada, it's her birthday today. Can y'all do me a favor on Facebook? Can y'all go? Can y'all just do hashtag Happy Birthday Jada? Happy birthday! She is another year older today, and I am wow. Yes, happy birthday! Uncle loves you so much. He really does. I got to transition to this. This is gonna be my last song. Philly. Shout out to Latrell. I see her watching. Congratulations is in order for you. I think I just saw something. You getting married? I didn't even know that. Congratulations to you. But on tomorrow in Philadelphia last week, we lost a. I'm just going to go ahead and say a Philly icon. She was a Philly icon. A lot of people, you know how you meet somebody at a certain place, and because you met them there. That's where you leave them. You just only know them there. You understand? Like a lot of people seen her in church singing because she was an amazing singer, but you painted her in that box. But she was so much more than that. I'm talking about my friend, my sister, Shavonne Edwards. If you are watching on Facebook, if you look to the right of me, poof, she's popped up right there. She went home to be with the Lord a week and a half ago. I'm going to do this without shedding a tear. I'm going to do this without shedding a tear. And now let me be clear. Let me be clear here. She was a good friend of mine. She was a good sister of mine. No, we didn't talk every day. No, we didn't. We didn't talk every day. And when we did talk, we always picked right up where we left off. She, the only person in the United States of America that had this very significant way that she would say my name. She had a very significant way that she would say my name. She was always the life of the party. She was always funny. She was always outgoing, and she spoke her mind. She did. Sometimes at the wrong time. Okay, a lot of times at the wrong time. A lot of times at the wrong time. Very outspoken. But with me, she was always the same. You know, she wasn't fake. She wasn't phony. She wasn't shady. She wasn't any of that. She was just plain Shavonne. That's all she was. She was just plain Shavonne. And years ago, there was a choir in the Philly area. And if you're looking on Facebook, that's why I tell you on Instagram, I'm at the chastise y'all. So you got to watch me when I come on Facebook. You got to get on there. Get on there. Because you're missing, you know, all the graphics and everything. You see the album cover. There was a choir back in the day named Michael Scott and the Outreach Choir. Okay, so I'm going to take you back. So they came from the Church of God in Christ. Okay, it's the Holy Temple Church of God in Christ on 60th and Callar Hill. And that's where that choir came from. I'm not going to give the backstory on that. But there was a choir, like I said, the name Michael Scott and the Outreach Choir. And they would sing all the time, especially the highlight of the summer was, besides Unity Day, was the Church of God in Christ Convocation. And if you're from Philadelphia, you already know that you always made your way up to City Line Avenue to the Adams Mark Hotel. City Line Avenue, the Adams Mark Hotel, and the Denny's. It was the Church of God in Christ Midnight Musical. And then once we left there, we went over to Denny's. Then we left Denny's, and then we went over to the Midnight Musical. Now, this is what we do. This is what we used to do. If the Midnight Musical was corny, we would leave early and go over to Denny's and just walk right through the courtyard and go right over to Denny's and eat your food or stand outside. And that's what we used to do every year. We look forward to that every year. And Kitty Parham, rest her soul, she was in charge of the Wednesday night musical. Now I'm giving you some history. Kitty Parham was in charge of the Wednesday night musical. And Michael Scott was in charge of the back home hour. And those some of the best services when you had Tony Moore and Shekinah Glory. And then you would have anybody who was anybody would come through there. Bishop Bruce Parham, when he was just Sing Bruce with the high Jeff. If he was watching me, he would be screaming right now. That's back when he was Sing Bruce with the gazelles, with the shades. I'm talking about that era. That was the era. And I went to they had did a live recording session. They would sound to, I think it was like Inner Sound Records or something like that. But they had a song that was written by Kevin Wilkins. And it's crazy because Kevin Wilkins died last year. We said farewell to him last year. And he was the writer of the song. And Shavonne led the song. And now they're both with the Father. That's just, that's crazy. One thing I'm going to say about her, I see a lot of people that's watching. One thing I'm going to say about Shavonne was always the same. She never changed. And, people always said all kinds of things about her, but she always remained the same. She never... she wasn't a confrontational person. She didn't do the whole Facebook blast stuff. She was just Shavonne. And last week, the week and a half ago, she went home to be with the Lord. And on tomorrow, we are saying farewell to her. And it's going to be bittersweet. Well, it's not sweet, nothing sweet about it. It's just going to be honest. It's just nothing sweet about it. That we have to say farewell to her tomorrow. I took you through all that history because I wanted you to understand Philly gospel and the Philly way. I know that I'm in Jersey. I know I'm in Trenton. I understand that. But I wanted to explain to you how we got together in Philly. Every year, I promise you without fail, if you did nothing else, Your hind parts was at the Adams Mark Hotel. Whoever they had for the midnight musical, you was there. It was a fashion show. It was a meet and greet. And that's what we did. That's exactly what we did each and every year. Shavonne, you're going to be missed. I love you. A couple weeks ago, like I told y'all, we didn't talk all the time. We didn't. But a couple weeks ago, she called me and she left me a voicemail. And normally I don't answer my phone at work. She called me while I was at work, and I didn't answer my phone because when I'm here. And I forgot to check my voicemail. When I found out that she died, I was going through my messages because I was trying to retrieve a message from someone else. And I realized that she called. And when I heard her message, I just started crying because all she said was, Zachary, and the way that she calls me, I love you, bro. That's all she said. I just called to tell you that I love you. I didn't want anything. When you stop being super busy, call me back and tell me you love me. That was the message. That was the message. I never got the opportunity to return that call. Shavonne, I love you. I'm going to miss you. Give my mom a hug for me. I'm going to leave y'all with this. This was her song that she led with the outreach choir as I drop the mic, and I'm going to end my show with this. I got to move around, y'all. I'm just breaking down because if I don't, I'm going to be a whole mess. Enjoy the song. Enjoy the song. peace, my sister. Your legacy will live forever. That's all I got for you today. I love y'all. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Ro, how you doing? Oh. All right. Be out your way. 1 6. Is it raining?
No.
Good.
You have to hear the president.
No.
5:30.
Uh-oh.
Now his 6-point plan.
What you think? What you think?
Well, I'm just not for persecution.
Right?
So that was a big part of his thing.
Is he trying to make it a mandate now? Or?
He has made it mandated for anybody, and this is where it kind of gets close to me, for anybody who works in a hospital that, you know, has patients that are on Medicare or Medicaid. That's every hospital. Every hospital, that's every facility.
I was about to say, what hospital don't?
Exactly. And then, of course, any federal business. And then he just said, and I'm going to look at exactly what that means. Any company, because I don't know that he has the power to do this. Any company that has over 100 employees has to assure that their employees are vaccinated, or they have to undergo weekly tests.